Paris, March 19, 1815. On this day, Napoleon Bonaparte made a dramatic return to Paris, reclaiming the French throne less than a year after his exile. This event, marking the beginning of the 100 Days, reignited hope among his supporters while alarming the European powers that had sought his downfall. Escape from Elba and the march to Paris. Following his defeat in 1814, Napoleon had been exiled to the small Mediterranean island of Elba. Though still holding the title of emperor, his influence was severely diminished. Reports that he might be sent to a more remote island, coupled with growing dissatisfaction in France under King Louis XVIII, prompted him to act. On February 26, 1815, Napoleon escaped from Elba with 1,000 loyal soldiers, landing on the French coast near Cannes on March 1. His journey to Paris became legendary. Troops sent to stop him instead joined his cause. On March 7, outside Grenoble, he confronted a royalist regiment, daring them to shoot him. Instead, they shouted, "Vive l'Empereur," and defected. With every step, his forces grew, and by the time he reached Paris, he had amassed an army of 140,000 regular troops and 200,000 volunteers. Return to power in the 100 Days. Louis XVIII fled Paris on March 19, and the next day, Napoleon re-entered the capital to jubilant crowds. However, his return was met with immediate resistance from the European powers. The Seventh Coalition, including Britain, Russia, Prussia, and Austria, quickly mobilized against him. Knowing that a defensive war was unsustainable, Napoleon planned an offensive campaign in Belgium to defeat the Allied forces before they could fully unite. The Battle of Waterloo and final exile. On June 18, 1815, Napoleon's army faced British and Prussian forces at the Battle of Waterloo. Despite early successes, miscommunications and the arrival of Prussian reinforcements turned the tide. His army was routed, and Napoleon was forced to abdicate once more on June 22. This time, there would be no second comeback. Captured by the British, he was exiled to the remote island of St. Helena in the South Atlantic, where he spent the last years of his life. He died on May 5, 1821, under circumstances still debated by historians. Legacy of Napoleon's restoration. Napoleon's brief return to power showcased his enduring influence and the deep loyalty he commanded. Though his reign ended at Waterloo, his impact on France and the world remained. His legal and administrative reforms, including the Napoleonic Code, continued to shape modern governance. Even in exile, he remained a figure of fascination, and in 1840, his remains were returned to Paris and entombed at Les Invalides. The events of March 19, 1815, stand as a testament to Napoleon's ability to inspire and lead, even in the face of overwhelming odds. His legacy as a military genius and a political visionary endures, shaping history long after his fall from power.